Bonjour bitches! Let's go to France! Are you ready for an adventure of a lifetime? Because today we're diving headfirst into the heart of France, a country that's as rich in culture as it is in beauty. Okay guys, so I'm like obsessed with travel. Like actually obsessed. I mean, who isn't, right? There's just something so exhilarating about exploring new places, meeting new people and experiencing different cultures. And when it comes to travel destinations, France is at the top of my list. And France, don't even get me started. From the iconic Eiffel Tower to the charming streets of Paris, this country has it all. The history, the art, the food. Oh my god, the food! It's like every corner you turn, there's something new and exciting to discover. It's like the most aesthetically pleasing country ever. The picturesque countryside, the vibrant villages, the stunning architecture, it's all straight out of a fairy tale. And don't even get me started on the lavender fields in Provence. It's like walking through a dream. So I've been working on this thing, right? A little project that's been in the works for a while now. I've been gathering all my travel tips, favorite spots, and hidden gems to share with you guys. Because let's be real, planning a trip can be overwhelming. And who doesn't love a good travel guide? Get ready to be not bored, because we're about to dive deep into the top 10 cities you absolutely have to visit in France. From the romantic streets of Paris to the sun-soaked beaches of Nice, we're covering it all. So grab your passport, pack your bags, and let's get this adventure started. We're talking Eiffel Tower vibes, the kind that make you feel like you're in a movie. Whether it's your first time seeing it or your 100th, the magic never fades. And trust me, seeing it lit up at night is an experience you won't forget. Croissants that will change your life, no joke. The buttery, flaky goodness is something you have to taste to believe. And don't even get me started on the pastries. From macarons to eclairs, your taste buds are in for a treat. And enough art and history to make your head spin. The Louvre, Musée d'Orsay, and countless other museums are home to some of the world's most famous masterpieces. Whether you're an art aficionado or just a casual observer, you'll find something that captivates you. Oh, and don't worry, I put subtitles on and threw in some French music to really set the mood. You're welcome. So sit back, relax, and let's embark on this incredible journey together. France is waiting, and I promise it's going to be unforgettable. Chapter 1. Paris, croissant, art and romance. Ugh, cliché, I know. First up, Paris, obviously. It's like the Beyoncé of France. You can't go to France and not visit Paris. It's the city of lights, love and endless Instagram opportunities. From the moment you step off the plane, you can feel the magic in the air. The streets are alive with the hustle and bustle of tourists and locals alike, each corner offering a new adventure. The Eiffel Tower? Don't pretend you don't love it. It's iconic. Take the elevator up, take a million pictures, and try not to cringe when everyone around you is making out. But seriously, the view from the top is breathtaking. You can see the entire city sprawled out beneath you, a sea of rooftops and winding streets. It's a moment you'll never forget. Then there's the Louvre, home of Mona Lisa's resting bitch face. It's huge, so wear comfy shoes. Or like, don't. Suffering for fashion is real. But beyond the Mona Lisa, the Louvre is a treasure trove of art and history. You could spend days wandering its halls, getting lost in the stories each piece tells. From ancient sculptures to Renaissance masterpieces, it's a feast for the eyes and the soul. But honestly, just walking around Paris is an experience. The cafes, the bridges, the little bookstores. It's like stepping into a movie. A really, really cute movie. Every street has its own charm, every corner a new discovery. The aroma of freshly baked croissants wafts through the air, mingling with the scent of blooming flowers. Street musicians provide a soundtrack to your stroll, their melodies echoing off the historic buildings. And let's not forget the Seine River, winding its way through the heart of the city, offering picturesque views at every turn. Whether you're a hopeless romantic or a seasoned traveler, Paris has a way of capturing your heart and never letting go. Chapter 2. Lyon foodie paradise. Like, seriously good food. Next, we're hitting up Lyon, which is basically the food capital of France. Nestled in the heart of the country, Lyon is a city that has earned its reputation through centuries of culinary excellence. And France is the food capital of, like, the world. So you can imagine the kind of gastronomic wonders that await you here. From the finest French cuisine to innovative modern dishes, Lyon has it all. So, yeah. Get ready for Michelin-starred restaurants where chefs turn cooking into an art form. These places are not just about eating, they offer a full sensory experience that will leave you in awe. Cozy little bouchons, those are traditional restaurants, FYI, where you can enjoy hearty, authentic Lyonnaise dishes. These spots are perfect for a relaxed meal with friends or family, and pastries that will blow your mind. Imagine biting into a perfectly flaky croissant or a delicate eclair, crafted with the finest ingredients and utmost care. Oh, and the architecture! Don't even get me started! Ancient Roman ruins, Renaissance buildings, and a mix of modern structures create a unique and captivating cityscape. And these cool, hidden passageways called traboules. These secret corridors were once used by silk merchants and are now a fascinating part of the city's charm. It's like history threw up all over the place, but in a good way. Every corner of Lyon tells a story, from its ancient past to its vibrant present. Whether you're a foodie, a history buff, or just someone who loves exploring new places, Lyon has something special for you. Chapter 3. Marseille, sun, sea, and soap? Marseille, it's like the cool, edgy cousin of Nice. Think gritty streets, bustling markets, and the most amazing seafood you'll ever eat. It's right on the Mediterranean, so the vibes are totally different from Paris. More laid back, more sunshine, more everything. Make sure to check out the Vieux Port, which is basically a harbour that's been around since like forever. And yeah, they make soap here. Don't ask. Chapter 4. Toulouse, Pink City, Space City, Cool City. Toulouse. This place is known as the Pink City because, well, everything is pink. Brick buildings, terracotta roofs. It's actually pretty cute. But don't let the pink fool you. Toulouse is also a major hub for aerospace engineering. Like, they build spaceships here. Random, I know. Oh, and the student population is huge, which means lots of cool bars, cafes, and a generally lively atmosphere. Chapter 5. Nice beaches, glamour, and expensive sunglasses. Nice is like the French Riviera dream. Think palm trees, turquoise water, and people who look like they just stepped out of a magazine. The Promenade des Anglais is the place to see and be seen. Rent a bike, stroll along the beach, and try not to feel too poor as yachts sail by. And if you're feeling fancy, head to Monaco for the day. It's a short train ride away, and it's basically a playground for the rich and famous. Chapter 6. Nantes, robots, elephants, and creepy crawlies. What? Nantes is weird, like in a good way. It's home to the machines of the Isle of Nantes, which is basically a giant art installation featuring mechanical animals. Think a giant elephant that you can ride, a carousel with creepy crawlies, and a whole bunch of other stuff that will make you question reality. But Nantes is also a really cool city, with a rich history, beautiful architecture, and a surprisingly good food scene. Chapter 7. Strasbourg. So cute! It's almost fake. Strasbourg is like a fairy tale town. Half-timbered houses, cobblestone streets, and a giant cathedral that will make your jaw drop. It's also home to the European Parliament, which is kind of a big deal. But honestly, you'll probably be too busy taking pictures of the adorable buildings to even notice. Oh, and the Christmas markets here are legendary, like next level festive. Chapter 8. Montpellier is like the cool kid in the back of the class. It's got a young, vibrant atmosphere thanks to its large student population. But it's also got a ton of history, with a medieval centre that's perfect for getting lost in. Think narrow streets, hidden courtyards, and buildings that are older than your grandparents. And did I mention the sunshine? Montpellier gets over 300 days of sunshine a year. So basically, you're guaranteed good vibes. Chapter 9. Bordeaux. It's basically synonymous with wine, and good wine like really good wine. So if you're a fan of the grape, this is your place. But even if you're not a wine connoisseur, Bordeaux is still worth a visit. The architecture is stunning, the food scene is on point, and the atmosphere is sophisticated without being stuffy. Chapter 10. Last but not least, we've got Lille. It's close to the Belgian border, so it's got a bit of a Flemish vibe going on. Think colourful buildings, charming squares, and waffles. Lots of waffles. Lille is also known for its lively cultural scene with tons of festivals and events happening throughout the year. So yeah, Lille is definitely worth checking out. So there you have it. 10 amazing cities in France that will blow your mind. From the iconic Eiffel Tower to the robot elephants of Nantes, France has something for everyone. Seriously, if you haven't been to France, what are you waiting for? Book that flight, pack your bags, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that jazz for more travel content. Because let's be real, you know you want to live vicariously through me.